This is Module 4, Lesson 8, Homework Problem 3b. They've given you an equation of 4/5 of 60. They've also shown you 4/5 an hour equals blank minutes. They're asking you to solve it in any way you choose. Now I've split the board today into two sections because I'm going to show you two different ways to solve this problem. The first way would be to show you through the tape diagram drawing. I look at my problem, 4/5 of 60. If it's of 60, then my whole tape model must equal 60. Then I check my fraction, 4/5. Fifths tell me that my tape model needs to be split into fifths. So I will split it into 5 sections. We want to know how much 4/5 is. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections, or 5 units. These 5 units equal my total of 60. I first want to find out how much 1 unit is. So I must divide 60, the total, divided by 5, the amount of sections I have. Now I think in my head, what do I know about 5s? Well, I can count easily. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5 times 6 equals 30, and I know that 30 is half of 60. So 5 times 12 must equal 60, and it does. That means each one of my sections, each one of my 5 sections, each is worth 12. And if I added 12 5 times, I would get the number 60. But the problem's asking me how much is 4/5 of 60. So I don't want one section of 5, I want 4 sections. So I take my 12 for one section and multiply by 4 to get 4 sections. And that makes 4/5 of 60 equal to 48. Now the second way I'm going to show you is through the actual equation. 4/5 of an hour. 4/5 hour is the same thing as saying, what is 4/5 of 1 hour? Now it might seem silly to write that again, but it will help us when we're converting in the next step. We need to convert this hour into minutes because they're wanting our answer in minutes. So 4/5 of an hour is equal to 4/5 times, now this is where we convert that 1 hour into minutes. And I think to myself, how many minutes are in 1 hour? Well, I know in 1 hour there are 60 minutes. So I'm going to figure out what's 4/5 of 60 minutes. Now I create that 2 numerator, 1 denominator fraction because 60 is really 60 over 1. So this becomes 4 times 60 over 5. Now I'm going to use a factor to help me to simplify so that I don't have to work with such large numbers. I know that 5 goes into 5 one time. 5 does not go into 4, but 5 does go into 60. 5 goes into 60 12 times. Now I make a clean copy of it so that I don't get confused with what I have canceled. 4 times 12 over 1. 4 times 12 is equal to 48 over 1. Any number over 1 is a whole number. So 48 over 1 is equal to 48. This is 2 ways you can solve. When you're working with the bigger numbers, the second strategy will be much easier for you to simplify.